2 minutes late or 2 minutes early. Depends on how you're looking at it, I guess. I could be extremely early for next week's show. How many hours is that? I'm not even sure. I'm fucking... It's... Oh, I swore. God damn it, there goes the goddamn monetizing for this fucking shit. There goes that whole fucking $1.50 I was gonna make tonight. This son of a bitch. I can't do shit right. You can't do nothing right. You can do anything. Is tonight going to be a vape show? Or is it going to be... Hopefully it's nothing like last week's show. Because last week's show was a clusterfuck. But speaking of something... that was not... I repeat, that was not a clusterfuck. I got to give congrats where congrats is due to the two fine Polish men in chat. Well, I think only one of them is in chat, but shout out to Craig and Kenny for having Todd on the show. Holy shit, look at that shit, man. These two are, they're big time now. They are definitely, I thought they were big having me on, but nope, they ain't shit now. They got fucking Todd on there. You got to check the show out. Folks, if you don't know who Craig and Kenny are, take your ass over to their channel. Craig's in chat right now. He's the only Polak in chat. And check out his live show, because that was a good show. I watched, I think, 80% of it. 85%. I was looking for the English subtitles, but I couldn't find them. So I was doing a lot of lip reading. But it was a great show, nonetheless. Craig did a great job. So did Kenny. So did Todd. They all did a great job. And it's not going to be... It's going to be a lot better than tonight's show, that's for sure. Anyways, I watched more than 5 minutes, Jason, I have you know. Thank you very much. And I was there right when the show started. So, suck a dick. How's that? Just because I didn't type in chat doesn't mean I wasn't there. Anyways, now for the disappointment. What's up, folks? What is going on, everybody? Link, watch after. There you go. There's his link. Watch his show after the. If you're a fan of Todd, even if you hate Craig and Kenny, like if you truly hate them, you still got to watch the show because Todd's on there, man. Todd's like, he's like a big lovable teddy bear, pretty much. It was a good show though. Very good show. I tend, like, when I watch live shows now, I used to always hop in chat. But I don't do that anymore now. Now I don't even go in chat because I don't want to stir the conversation any other way. So I just be quiet and just watch the show. I find that's the best way to do it, to be honest with you. But, yeah, nonetheless, I've seen Windcam in there. I've seen a few people in there that are in here. So... where's that other Polak son of a bitch at? I just seen his face. There he is. Late Night Vape Show. He was definitely in there. Truckin's here. Oh, shit. Did Truckin find a new girlfriend yet? If not, folks, we need to find this man a woman. He's in heat. But, yeah, what's going on, folks? Kid Bass is in the house. We got Jason. We're not doing this read comment shit. Please answer Dave's question. I'm not doing this shit. Not like last week. There are... If you ask a question and if I don't notice it, then it apparently wasn't important enough for me to answer. That's going to be my new slogan. Like, you are not important enough. Oh, speaking of importance, look who's in chat on time tonight. Robert Screlly. Holy shit. How you doing, Robert? How you feeling? Dude, it's it's going to be a good show when he's in chat on time. I'll be a son of a bitch. Let's say what's up to all the fine SOBs in chat, like Mr. or Mrs. You never know nowadays. Atomizer, what's going on? Back in Black, 1980. How you doing? We got Brent in the house. We got Mr. Bill. Mr. Bill's in the house. We got, have I seen Bill in a while? I don't remember. I don't think I have. I feel like I haven't. Brian Ferguson. Hello, Mr. Brian. We got Voodoo, the well-hung Puerto Rican, Mr. Voodoo. We got Bass in the house. We got the lovely Cheryl. We got the not-so-lovely Craig. We got Mr. Dan Carey. We got Dave. We got Ed Barkley. We got Florida Boy 420. We got George Jennings. We got Mr. Windcam. We got Heritage Online. We got, I don't think I remember seeing this one. Howard Paulins. Hello, Mr. Howard. Jack the Flash. Mr. Jason. The lovely Jennifer. The not so lovely Joe. Mr. JT Von Base. Mr. Kid Bass. The Night Clover's in the house. We got Mad Scientist. We got the lovely Nikki in the house. We got Ray. And we got Ray. Both who are sellouts, by the way, because one likes billet boxes, the other likes Android. Robert Skrelly, who is the ultimate billet box fanboy. He's a sellout. We got Ruben. We got Stephen Lane, if I remember correctly, is the porn star from last week. We got the stylist Birch, or I'm just going to call him the stylist Bitch. We got the Late Night Vape Show, a.k.a. the Pollock with the Wrench. We got Sharon Lane, who is, I believe, Stephen Lane's fluffer, if I'm not mistaken. We got Truckin', who's looking for love. We got Bachelor, who's giving out love. We got myself, and we got Michael Whitehair, who will take anything that he can get, because that's just how he rolls. You come to a certain age where it's like, you know what? I don't even give a shit anymore. As long as it's willing, I'm taken. I think that's where Michael's at right now. He's like, you know what? You ready for a Type-C charging on the iPhone? Have they done the Type-C charging on the iPhone? I know people are like, I had Type-C charging on my Android for 20 years. Well, that's because Apple had to perfect it, for Christ's sakes. But I have all these fucking iPhone, these little lightning cables all throughout the house, and they're only for one reason, the iPhone, that's it. Everything else, iPad, laptop, hell, even vape mods, USB-C. Everything is USB-C. I cannot wait for the iPhone to be USB-C so I can get rid of these goddamn lightning cables. Actually, I'm sorry. Hold on. I got to keep one because the goddamn Magic Mouse uses a goddamn lightning cable. So, yep. Come on, Apple. We need USB-C on that also. Thank you. But other than that, keynotes are released tomorrow. All right. So tomorrow... Good. Are they going to have a, is it going to be like the typical, like, show and tell? I haven't watched an Apple presentation since, I think, last year. Or not even last year. I didn't watch it. Did you really not get my email? Dave, I'm going to sodomize you, Dave. That's all I'm saying. I did not get anyone's email. The only email that I got today, Reverb. Oh, Tim, Mr. Tim from .mod says, hey, Mark, excellent. So I guess he's sending out, there's a new, everything is pod systems now. So I usually get excited when .mod emails me, but not lately because it's all pod systems. But the new .mod Switch R pod system, for those out there that are into pod systems, that's coming, I guess. Woohoo! I did get a Facebook update from Gary and Alexis, but it doesn't say anything in my email what it was for. And then just a typical CBD bath bombs. What? Yeah, nothing good. Nothing. No emails from nobody important. Actually, nobody emails me anymore. $1,300 to $2,000. I hope that's not the price of the phone you're talking about, because if it is, we're ending the show now. Actually, scratch that. We're going to run the show for a 24-hour stream because ain't no way I'm paying that much for a fucking phone. No, sir. That better come with a set of titties attached to it. Wow, that's fucking crazy. Dude, that's almost what I paid for my goddamn computer. Dude, it's nuts for a phone. Thank you, Cheryl. Cheryl emailed me. See, I know someone cared out there. You guys are a bunch of fucking dick riders. Rumor has it's going to be the most expensive phone. See, I don't know, though, because you would think in a time like today, like now is the wrong time to put out something the most expensive. You would think, being as broke as people are nowadays, Apple would be like, okay, we understand the times. And folks, we're going to introduce the new iPhone at only $49.95. Like, what? Yes, $50. Everybody and their mother will have a fucking iPhone. Android is not the best, Jennifer. You go easy. Take it easy. You must have never had an iPhone before. That's probably why you're saying that. Usually people that say Android's the best never had an iPhone. So I can, understand. With what? I'm seeing things. Just hit the corner. You'll raise the money in a year. Hand jobs and blowjobs half price. Do people do dudes pay for hand jobs nowadays? I mean, I guess technically they do. I think the days of selling my body are over though, because I don't think I have much to offer. Anywho, you almost have to take a mortgage on the phone just to get. I totally agree, dude. That's crazy. But then, of course, you go through your cell phone provider, and they make it seem like, oh, it's only $20 a month because, like, AT&T doesn't even let you buy the phone anymore. Like, you can't even buy a phone at AT&T. You have to pay per month. They put it on your bill, which is the dumbest thing ever. Because what if you have the money and you want to buy it? Nope, can't buy it. You gotta, So if you want to buy it outright, you got to go through Apple, I believe. But some carriers might be different. I don't know. All I can say is that if you're on Android now is the time to take your Android and throw it in the garbage. Sell it on Facebook. Sell it on Craigslist. Just be careful you don't get raped when the guy comes over to buy it. And make the switch. Now's the time, more than ever. If you haven't experienced what an iPhone is, I don't know, then you need to try it. Mr. George Jennings, thank you, sir, for that membership. Welcome to the Fagan Fanboy Club. What do you get for that awesome donation monthly? I would tell you get a lot, but you don't really get much other than my love and my thanks. Thank you, sir. I think you've been a member for quite a while, though. I think it just kind of updated for some reason. I want a MacBook. Yeah, I don't. I bought into the whole the new Mac Studio thing, like the new CPUs, like the Ultra and this and that. And I bought one, and I didn't give up my iMac. It's upstairs, but I don't think it's anything. People made it seem like it was like the fastest thing on earth, but I beg to differ on that one. You're better off with a Intel Mac than you are unless you're doing video editing or shit like that, then it does really well with that. But other than that, Ed, it's Mark. Mark, it's Ed. I can't even get a return email. All right, let's explain the situation here. I can't talk about the situation because it involves selling, and we don't sell on the channel. When was it? Friday? So Friday we were sick. I'm going to go to my email right now, and there ain't shit there. Oh, Ray Ray's there. Hey, Ray Ray, how you doing? He sent me a video of the new. Should we watch it together? Oh, no, it's a link to the Apple event tomorrow. 16 hours, folks. Mark your calendars. I know you're excited because I'm not. It's going to take a lot of disposables to afford a $2,000 iPhone. That's for damn sure. Thank you, Ray Ray. What was I talking about? I forgot. Oh, yeah. So, thanks to Angela. Oh, look, Ed emailed me too. Give me a price. I'll give you a price after the show, Ed. Whew. You know what's bad? My gas smells exactly like my dog shit. I don't know why or how, but I don't know. Anyways, so we were still kind of sick. We were sick Friday. Were we sick Saturday? Kind of sick. I'm almost over it. Angela's completely over it. Now, like, I'm in the, I don't know what stage I'm in. I'm just sweating like a fucking pig now, but I think maybe that's where the gas is coming from, too. I think I'm like, what is it called? Shit. Imodium. Imodium is a wonderful drug, over the counter. It helps when you shit your pants. But man, it almost works too good at times. Because I'm not sure if I want to talk about it, but it turns liquid into rock. Let's just put it that way. So just be easy taking it. Don't overdo it with the Imodium. If you ever experience any leaky, she's feeding you dog food inside nuggets. Now, you know what? I wouldn't doubt it, be honest with you. Because my gas has never smelled like dog shit before. But then again, there's a lot of shit going on inside me at the moment, so I don't know. But Thursday is the day, man. I can't wait till fucking Thursday. I get to see my doctor, a.k.a. psychiatrist, a.k.a. whatever she is or whatever she wants to be. I am going to somehow mount a fucking GoPro. My plan is to wear a shirt that has a pocket, and I'm going to put my phone in it like that, and I'm going to record the whole session. Be walking in until walking out, because I can't wait to cuss this broad out. Ooh, it's going to be a good one. I'm going to get my my little pee cup. I'm going to go in the bathroom. I'm going to shit in the cup, and I'm going to put the lid on it. It's going to be a glorious Thursday. I just can't wait. It's going to be so much fun. I am seeing her for my monthly appointment, but she doesn't think I'm off Suboxone yet. But she's going to find out that I'm off of it, and I just can't wait to go in there and just tell everyone to go fuck themselves. It's going to feel glorious. Oh, it's going to feel so good. I can't wait. I don't know if I could stream it, because knowing my luck, the reception will be bad, but I'm going to definitely record it, because this is a video I'm definitely going to want to upload. I don't care if her face is in it or not. If she don't like it, she could suck a dick. Speaking of sucking dicks, I might be sucking a dick very soon in order to pay the bills, because Roger bit somebody, and the motherfucker had to go to urgent care to get stitches. So I think I'm going to change my name and drain my bank account as we speak. Hello, Nathan. How you doing? Yep. But there's a plus side to the story. He did bite. He didn't necessarily bite the person. He was at daycare. It was a daycare worker. The daycare worker was playing with the ball, playing tug of war with Roger with the ball, and I guess the ball slipped, and Roger's jaw nicked this kid's finger, and he made a big ordeal of it. So I don't think legally there's anything they can do, because it wasn't like he was, walking around town biting people. But when I heard that, I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, drain a goddamn bank account. We're fucked. But no, I think we're going to be fine. They said, well, of course they said there's nothing you have to worry about. They said the county might call you, though. Like, well, if we have nothing to worry about, why the fuck is the county going to call us? But they said that they made it seem like that he bit somebody. I'm like, Roger doesn't, he's too retarded to bite somebody. Like, the dog is, like, he's on his last leg. He's handicapped. He's got to be handicapped. He can't bite nobody. Yeah, he's got rabies. He's got all his shots. He's got all that stuff. He's all good there. But when Roger plays with his toy, like any dog, when they play with their toys, they bite down on that toy. So when they eventually get it out of their mouth, if your finger is in that spot where that toy was, they're going to chomp down on your finger. So hopefully this time, maybe in a couple of months, I'm not streaming from from one of those migrant tents that they have in Chicago, because I told Angela, like, man, if that fucking dog gets us fucked, I'm going to fuck you good. Or I'm going to fuck the dog good. My pit has bitten 3 people because they deserved it. Had to put him in what? In quarantine? What the fuck is quarantine for a dog? You just keep him in the house? If that's the case, my dog's in quarantine 24/7. Daycare should have insurance. Yeah, they said that the kid or the dude or whatever was a little freaked out. But I don't know. I'm thinking if it's at a daycare, this got to happen a lot. So I highly doubt this is something that's going to be. I can understand we had like a vicious dog, like a, you know, any kind of vicious dog. But Roger's kind of like Corky. What's his name? Corky from Life Goes On? Yeah, he's kind of like Corky. He's harmless. Like you could stick Corky, he could spend the night in the same room with your wife, butt naked, and you know damn well ain't nothing going to happen. Kind of like with Roger. Ain't shit going to happen. In a kennel, for my state, that's law. Third time he had to sit in animal control for a week. Ooh, damn, that sucks. It's in the daycare's hands now. Not okay, good. Thank God. Yeah, when I first heard that, I'm like, holy fuck. I just fucking shit. I'm like, this fucking dog. Mr. Jeremy sent me an email. He said, hey, what's up, bruh? Just wanted to send you an email. Will you forward me that link? What link am I forwarding you? Oh, I'll just put the link in chat for the Apple event. If that's what you're talking about. That's it right there. For anybody looking to make the switch tomorrow and they want to watch a video on what a real phone looks like, you can watch that video tomorrow. All right, I shouldn't have to make a joke about fentanyl. I didn't know completely. Wait, what happened about fentanyl? Who's doing fentanyl? People are doing fentanyl in chat? Congratulations. Don't kill yourselves. Mark, I have a lot more respect for you for sharing what happened. I have to catch up. Oh, yep. Some people, yeah, I didn't really, I guess I really didn't have to share it with anybody because I've been this, I've been pretty much this hush-hush about it for, I don't know, I think I've been on it for 8 years, maybe 10. Can't even remember. But I figure, you know what? These people, they know pretty much 99% of my life. Like, why would I leave out this last percentage? And I figure for the next couple of weeks, I'm not going to look as fuckable as I usually do. So some of the women might be like, ooh, he's slipping. But I might have, I figure if I share my story, maybe they'll be like, he's coming around. Okay, I'll wait. Mr. Chuck, thank you, sir, for that lovely donation to help get Roger out of jail. We're going to need to get me out of jail for killing Roger, because every fucking week, Roger is doing something. For a dog that is not even 2 years old, I would pay big money to go back in time and not get this dog. I've been on and off methadone for 50... I have zero knowledge of methadone. Zero. I don't even know. I know what it is, but I don't know nothing about it. But I know it's kind of like the same ballpark, but kind of not, so... But I think Thursday I'm going to do my little video that I was planning on doing about how things are coming off of it, and I think that'd be a great segue to play the video of me going to my doctor's office and just pissing all over the place, because I am not leaving that... I'm not leaving that fucking office, like, quietly. There's no way. We are not talking about drugs. No, there's a lot of people in chat that do not like... Well, there's a few things. Some people don't like drug talk. Some people don't like dick talk. I like both, but, we got to give a little to everyone. Almost 100,000 in chat. That is correct. Mr. Mike T206. I don't think I've seen that name before. But thank you, sir, nonetheless, for that beautiful donation. He says, hey, Mark, keep it up, brother. Been right where you're at, and I know you can do it. Here's a small dono to help you with my big font, them bills. Thank you, sir. Very kind of you. And we got what just happened? Chat disconnected. Wait while we reconnect to you. Oh, that's weird. What happened? Did I lose something? I've never seen that happen before. Honestly, part of the reason I haven't been watching the show lately, because we were talking about fucking drugs and pills. Every week is just something different. It just really depends on the... Really, when I go live lately, I don't have nothing to talk about. I rely on you guys for all the content. So it's usually what people bring up in chat that stirs the conversation whichever way it goes. Sometimes it goes talking about drugs. Not in a positive sense, I guess, but sometimes we talk about dicks all night long. Sometimes we talk about last week. I think we talked a little bit about vaping, maybe like a little bit. So yeah, we'll do our best to not talk about drugs tonight, though. Yeah, probably Roger doing something. Dude, Roger is... Ugh. Can we chat about my question? The question that doesn't exist, Dave? We sure can. I finally gave up on that piece of shit mod. Not that I'm not going to call it a piece of shit, but... Because it's not... just because I don't like it because it's so big doesn't necessarily make it a piece of shit. The only reason I've been using it for so goddamn long is because I can use the batteries for 3 days. But I noticed that there's Eliquid inside. There's Eliquid in there. And if there's anyone that needs to test a device to see how well it's sealed from leaking Eliquid, I would be the person to do it. Because I don't think there's anyone, there might be a few people, but I don't think there's anyone that really has leaking issues with their atomizers so bad to where they pop the battery door, they pull their batteries out, and their batteries have juice on them. So I've managed to somehow seep liquid down through the 510 connection, I would think, into the battery compartment. It's not real bad, but it's bad enough to the point where you don't want to put your batteries in the charger because they're wet. So I think it's... we're going to put this off to the side for a little while, until it dries. You would think that'd be something that, like, aren't mods sealed somehow? Like, or maybe not all mods are, but you would think there would be somehow sealed. I know some of the chips are, they claim to be waterproof, but the batteries aren't waterproof. Speaking of dicks, are you sweating bad because your dick was in Angela's before the show? Whoa, Jesus Christ. That would be a negative. I don't touch that when she gets home from work because she's been sitting on it all day. Nope, sorry. Mr. Hippie, thank you, sir, for that lovely donation. He says, I'm just here for the chicks. Well, you better stand in line, son. Mr. Chuck, thank you, sir, for that lovely donation. He says, what's a good but not expensive camera I can use to vlog my boring-ass life? I would say GoPro, but GoPros are such a pain in the ass. They overheat. They're... Honestly, your best bet, because I've been recording some like biking vlogs that I haven't uploaded yet. I don't know if you have an iPhone. I don't remember if you have an iPhone or Android, but my iPhone is actually recording better video than my GoPro has. I would say iPhone. I'm not trying to push the iPhone, but I did some really good videos biking last week. And they look like sharp as hell for a fucking cell phone. And image stabilizing is perfect. Better, maybe not better than the GoPro, but pretty close to the GoPro. But the GoPro just every little thing about a GoPro, it overheats for no reason. If you run a GoPro for too long, it overheats. Everything is so finicky about goddamn GoPros. And you would think they're on GoPro what? I don't even know what number they're on now, but they still don't have their act together. That GoPro that I bought a few months ago, I returned that shit already. That was a waste of money. Yeah, honestly, Chuck, you're better off using your cell phone. I never thought I would say something like that because I'm usually against using cell phones to take like decent video, but the videos nowadays, man, these phones nowadays do some amazing video. If you want to get good audio, rather than having, do I have? I don't have them by me. Where's my shit? If you want good audio with your cell phone and you don't want to be tied to a goddamn wire, Mr. Fagan, please don't leave the chair during a live show. It's not good. Get yourself... They even have knockoff brands of these. I've never tried the Rode Wireless Go. So what you can do is you don't even need to attach these to your phone. You could if you wanted to, but you don't need to. you just wear one, and it records directly to the unit. These like the battery life on these, I think you get like 10 hours off one battery. And then you just sync the audio from this to your phone video when you're editing, and then bam, you got good audio with good video. These are like the best things ever made. They're so small, and the battery just lasts for eternity. It's amazing how long the battery can last on those things. What bike do I have? Oh, Jesus. I bought my bike 5-6 years ago. I show it in the video, which I think I'm gonna upload it this week. I didn't want to upload it until I had a few more videos to follow with it, but I forgot which bike I had. God damn it. I want to say, see, here's the problem. I let my son borrow my bike for a few weeks. He decided to remove everything on it and just completely black the bike out, because the bike's black, but it had its, typical decals on it. But he wanted to, I don't know. He took everything off. It looks like a stolen bike now. I think it's a, God damn it, the name. Come on, old man, where's it at? Oh, I forgot. It'll come to me. It'll eventually come. Definitely not a Trek. I'm too fat for a Trek. Team Murray, get the fuck out. I don't think Murray makes bikes anymore. Mr. Skrelly says, PayPal. Mr. Skrelly, thank you, sir, for that beautiful donation. And he says, I knew had it beat the day you... Okay, hold on. Let me put on my... I knew it had to beat the day you started it. Proud of you. Wait. I knew you beat it the day you started it. Proud of you. There you go. Thank you, Mr. Scrally. You are a beautiful gentleman. Hopefully you're doing good too, buddy. So I know you've been a little under the weather, so hopefully you're doing well. Everyone's been like fucking sick, and we went to the drugstore or whatever you want to call it, Walgreens, on Friday, whatever, or Thursday, to get some Imodium. Every anti-diarrhea medicine or whatever the fuck this shit's called was out of stock. Like everything, the shelves were bare. There must be something going around where people are shitting their pants, because the shelves were empty. GT Performer. I have I owned a dyno. I want to say a dyno slammer team back in 7th grade. Me and my buddy, we used to be like big BMX lovers, and we used to check out the BMX magazine. We opened the magazine one day. He sees this, I think it was a GT Performer Pro, and then I seen this dyno slammer team. They used to be like almost like a Playboy, where you do the whole spread but it was with a bike. So we go to the bike shop and we're like, we want this bike right here. He goes like, I want this bike right here. And the dude's like, okay, and this is in the 90s, early 90s. He's like, okay, those are about $1,400 bikes. And we're saying, okay, do you take layaway? And he said, yeah, he took layaway. It took us a year to buy these bikes. Right when we were about to pay them off is when he ordered them. And that was like the best feeling in my entire life. And then a couple years later, it got stolen. But hey, that's another story. Mr. Angel Gomez, Fagan Fanboy for 33 months. What's going on in here? We are talking about how we can deport you back to... Where'd you come from again? I forgot. Puerto Rico, Mexico? Or were you born here? I forgot. I can't remember. I haven't seen any half-naked photos of Angel this week. Thank God for that. Layaway is better than credit. Oh, yes it is. It's more rewarding, too. The minute you go pay it off, you're like, yes, it's mine. I don't think layaway is even a thing anymore, is it? That is... Kid Bass, we're talking about the most racist guy in chat right now, which would be Angel Gomez. Angel's from the UK. Okay, there you go. I knew he was from the UK. Puerto Rico, UK. It's not that far off. Mr. Chuck, thank you, sir. I have a Mongoose adult bike. Ooh. That makes me horny. Good old Mongoose. What did I... Oh, a Specialized. There we go. Holy Jesus. I don't know which Specialized I forgot because all I know is that it's built quite well for my big ass. Let's put it that way. But I forgot which one it was. Georgia Boy, thank you, sir, for being a member for 25 months. And he says, back to work so I can start paying for my friendship. But truly thanks for the friendship. You know, a paid friendship, I think, is the best kind of friendship. Because you can always end it whenever you get tired of it, right? Like, you know what? I don't want to be friends with this guy anymore. I just cut him off. Check your group. I posted pics. I can't do all that, Ray Ray. You're asking me to go on Facebook and do this. A banana seat. That makes me excited. I love banana seats. You know what? I am special, and maybe that's why I buy special. You know, actually, I want a 3-wheeler bike. Actually, I want the bike. What's his name? Who's the old guy that did vape reviews that went viral with all the young kids, and he used to go live. He got harassed. Graybeard talks, you know, like, hello, everyone. God damn, what's his name? I don't know. Someone will say his name, but man, when I seen that dude and his bike, I'm like, oh, I want one of them fucking bikes. Those things look awesome as hell, but when he said how much he paid for those bikes, I said, you gotta be fucking nuts. Robert Ellis, there you go. Thank you, Ed. That dude has, I mean, it's an awesome bike for, it's not for the youngsters, definitely, but if you're lazy as shit like I am, or maybe you're just old, it's one of those bikes where you just kind of lay down in, with pedal assist and all. I think he said he pays upwards to like, what, 10 grand, if not more, for those bikes? That's tough. No, Pissarro doesn't ride bikes. He's got golf carts and speedboats. The Armed Vapor, there we go. I always thought his channel name was Robert Ellis, not Armed Vapor, but I watched the video he did because I was trying to figure out what happened with the whole where he got harassed or something like that. And he did it on the bike. And I'm like, whoa, this fucking bike is awesome. Ray sent me a picture of his, I think, what did he send me a picture of, Ray? Oh, these photos are not even downloading yet. What's happening? Ooh, look at this. I wish I could share these, Ray, but I'm on my other computer. Those are pretty fucking sweet. Those are really nice. Those are nice. I'm not I've never owned anything. Anything with the suspension in the rear, usually in the back. But I think I had I think it was I want to say Specialized rock hopper. I think it is. It's like a fat man's mountain bike, in my opinion. Those are really nice, though, Ray. Those are real nice. Cucumber seeds. I think Cheryl likes eggplant seeds, not really cucumber seeds. Or what's the other one? The squash? Is it the eggplant or the squash I'm thinking of? I think it's the eggplant. Rambo Bikes? Who the fuck is Rambo? Like the Rambo? Ooh. I'd be happy with a three-wheeler bike. It's like the only time in my life where I get any kind of exercise is when I ride my bike. Because for some reason, it's the only thing I can do exercise related that doesn't really wear me out. Like I could ride a bike for a good 3 hours, which I don't know how because I barely walk around the block. I get tired taking the garbage out. I fall asleep jerking off. But I could ride a bike for 2 to 3 hours, no problem. It's probably because I'm sitting all the time. So that's probably why I can do it. I don't know. The pink Specialized had about 10,000 in it. Woo, yeah. I've never owned. Yeah, bikes can get very expensive. Never really understood how, but they do. Rambo bikes are sold at Bass Pro. What the fuck? I'm looking up these Rambo bikes. I don't know if I could. I feel like people would throw shit at me if I'm riding around with a Rambo bike. But maybe it's just a name that. Oh, these. No, they don't look. What the fuck? Holy Jesus Christ! $8,000? You gotta be fucking smoking crack. Jesus Christ! That's a little too big of a bike. What? $8,000 for what? Oh, it's an electric bike. No wonder. All right, never mind. Last bike I had, it fell apart faster than my marriage. Woo! Damn. But did your marriage fall apart? Or did someone fuck it up and it ended? Like, because my marriage is usually, they didn't fall apart. Someone fucked up and they ended. There's a big difference. When a marriage falls apart, it's when two people kind of grow apart from one another and kind of get a little bored and stale and old and like, yeah, I don't really love you as much anymore. That I think is more like kind of like falling apart, as opposed to like, yeah, she's fucking some dude in the bathroom. Oh, okay, well, get the lawyer on the phone. After she cheated 4 times, it was time to say goodbye. Oh, there we go. Now it makes sense. That's not really that's not falling apart. That's someone fucking up, I think. I've been in your shoes, Brian, quite a few times. But I've put myself in those shoes, so. If you marry a woman who on the first date gives you crabs, you're pretty much headed for a divorce the minute you get married. If you're that dumb, then you deserve everything you get. Not you, me, but I'm just saying. I'm no Will Smith. Speaking of Will Smith, is he still like, a thing? Or whatever happened with that Chris Rock thing? Anything? Nothing, right? I know, like, didn't his wife fuck one of her kids' friends, and then Will found out about it and said it was cool and dandy, like live on, like, oh, that's cool, like, okay, yeah. But then again, I mean, if I'm Will Smith and I got that much money, you know what? You want to go fuck my kids' friends? By all means, go ahead, because I got enough money to replace you. How many times I've been married? This is number 3. This is a firm number 3 right here. The 2 prior to this were much younger. Like, I was much younger. And those were more. The first one was definitely just being young and dumb. Like, I want to be married. And then the second one was. The second one was bound for disaster when she's at work and the ex-wife is blowing me while the current wife is at work. That's when you know, okay, this is not probably going to last long. But you never realize how much you enjoy having sex with your wife or your husband until after you're divorced. There's something about it. It gets a little bit more exciting once you're divorced. I don't know why. Like, when you're married, it's like, fucking the same broad. But once you get divorced, it's like, woo, it's like a whole new woman. I don't know why. Mr. Angel Gomez, thank you, sir, for that donation. He says, so, you didn't see my video in Fagan's World. Oh, no, I did not. Now I gotta go look. If this son of a bitch is flexing in a fucking mirror in my goddamn group, I'm gonna call immigration. I've had it with this guy. He's making me feel like shit one too many times. I know I'm over. Oh, my God. Oh, my Jesus. Look at this. Is this necessary? Look at this. Is there audio? I hope not. There is. I can't hear it. Look at this piece of shit. Look at him. You should be ashamed of your. Oh, did I close it? Oh.
Not just flat bench. Gotta hit that upper chest, that lower chest.
Piece of shit.
Wanna look sexy?
You eat a fucking. Nice big. Eat some ice cream.
Games.
Angel, I hate you. I hate you as a person and as a human being. I truly hate you. Just keep rubbing it in. Just keep posting videos. Just keep flexing. I hate Angel Gomez. I'm gonna get a tattoo that says I hate Angel Gomez. Mr. Chuck, thank you, sir. He says, please kick Angel Gomez out of chat. I think Angel's making us all feel bad. This is what I don't like about Angel. He's making us all feel horrible, like we're horrible people. So what? I like ice cream and tacos and potato chips and the occasional cheeseburger. Maybe I like McDonald's too. I'm diabetic and lactose intolerant. Don't they have ice cream for you? They have the lactose-free, whatever the hell, ice cream. This fucking son of a bitch. I still hate you, nonetheless. Diabetic or not, I still hate you. I liked you better when you were severely overweight. And when we stood next to each other, women would be like, I'm not sure which one I'd be with. My lady is going to find him. I'm telling you. And look, he's got the whole... He's going... Look what he's doing. He's trying to get that whole LA fucking Mexican gangster look going on, too. He ain't just going for, like, that good-looking body. Oh, no, sir. He wants to be a gangster on top of it. Oh, I hate him. I hate him. Cholo. Cholo? Is that your Cholo? Are you going to read Jeremy's super chat? Where the hell did you see Jeremy's super chat? I thought I read it. Didn't I read it? I did read it. Oh, wait. Maybe I didn't. Was there another one? I read Jeremy's super chat. If you're talking about the one that was long, long ago, George back. Yeah, I read that. I said, thanks for being a member for 25 months. Said back to work so I can start paying for my friendship. And then that's when I said the best kind of friendships are paid friendships. I think people watching this don't pay attention. I might be the only one that pays attention here. Angel's getting bigger tits than Mark. That is true. I guarantee you there's one thing that's not getting bigger on him, and that's his dick. It's probably getting smaller as he gets bigger. Not saying that, I could beat him in a penis race, but if there's one man here that can beat Angel Gomez in a length-to-length penis off, would be Voodoo. Not sure if he's still here, but if he's here, Voodoo, lay it out. Show him what a man looks like. Yeah, he's definitely on steroids. No doubt. No doubt. He's probably getting steroids from the vape community, too. That's the only place I know where to get steroids, is the vape community. I think ST's Facebook group, I think someone's been selling steroids in there. It was in style in the 80s. The hubby had one. Wait, whoa, what? A big penis? Wait, what am I missing that was in style in the 80s? I constantly stare into your one good eye, Mark. Well, if I look at the camera, I'm usually pretty good. It's when I try to look at the camera and the screen, that's when shit gets a little wonky. Like, whoa, what's going on with his eyes? They're way off. So I do my best to either stay focused on L monitor 1, L camera 1. Oh, we got camera 2 tonight? We got camera 2. Camera 2. Camera 2 looking good? Looking a little moist in camera 2. I need some powder. Powder, please. Powder. Camera 1, I don't look as moist. We're going to stick with camera 1. I had to have a penis reduction. I have some... That's that's a good old penis reduction. Can't say that I've ever had to had that pleasure. Jeremy had $9.99 sticker. I think you. If you motherfuckers are fucking with me, I'm gonna start booting people. Jeremy dropped his membership donation, and that is all that I think Yep, that's all. You know what? Even better. Let's go to. Oh, we can't do that. Oh, what happened? It's gone. Hold on. Let's see. Here we go. I hate everyone in chat, by the way. Da-da-da. I think I did it right. There we go. I know everyone's excited about these little polls. No one gives a shit. That's okay. Sorry, Cheryl. I don't think there's any women that pay me. And if there were, there might be something really messed up with them. Thank you, Ed. Mr. Chuck, thank you, sir, for that donation. He says, please kick George Boy. Thank you. You know, for as much money as Chuck has donated tonight, I think I should kick George Boy out just to teach him a lesson. I'm kidding, Georgia. I donated $9.99, brother. You were talking about your doctor, but the internet was acting up, didn't let you. Oh, shit, I'm sorry, man. I swear to you, I didn't see it. YouTube usually has this little option where you could just see like the donation comments, but for some reason it's not there. So I apologize for not seeing that comment. But we'll blame Chuck on that one. We'll just put the blame on Chuck. It's a lot easier to blame him. Unless we can go this route. Let's dig deep. Can we find? I don't think there's a way I can find it. There's not. I apologize. I'm sorry. But I know my chat disconnected. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I fucked something up. Hold on. What did I fuck up? Nothing. Did you fuck something up? Nope. Sure didn't. Wait. Oh. Hit. Hope. 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 Oh, I can find it. Here we go. George Boy did make a donation for $9.99. Thank you, George Boy, but he did not put a comment in there, so I do see it now. But thank you, sir. Nonetheless, thank you. I apologize. And if it happens again, then I'm not sure. Something will happen. Chicka-ba-boom. Shibba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Why am I so hot? I don't know. I think I'm going through menopause right now. Every day is something fucking new, man. I was sick ever since I'm coming off this shit, like I'm going to say every 2 days is something new. So this past weekend I was sick, but that was from Angela's fucking goddamn dollar store that we went to. Now, today is like the sweats and gas. Tomorrow is going to be fucking, who knows, piss and blood? I have no idea. Well, hopefully it never comes to that, because that would probably be a sign of some bad shit, but I'm hoping this roller coaster is ending soon. So, from everything I've read, it hopefully will end pretty, like, usually within a month. Like, they say the last part of the shit is depression, but I don't really get depression. Like, I hardly ever get depression. I mean, it's got to be something. I'm not gonna let no drug depress me, so I'm not even concerned about that. So I think I'm at the tail end of what's happening. I think I'm just sweating shit out of me. I think, and all my tattoos, even my crackhead tattoos, they're all like raised out of my skin, which is an indication that the body is going through something. Because that only happens when either your internal body temperature is fucked up or your body's going through something. It looks like I have HIV at the moment, but I don't. It's just my tattoos are sticking out. It looks really weird. It feels weird. Do you use the Steam Deck? No, Chuck, I don't. But if you got a few bucks on you, You can buy mine because I bought it, I used it, and I don't use it anymore. But if you want to buy one, I'll sell it to you for whatever half the price is. I don't know which one it is. But, I mean, they are... Oh, shit. They're nice if you want to spend the time to program them. The problem with me is I'm too lazy and I don't like spending time with stuff. I barely like spending time with my own wife. The little thing I use over here is my my HDMI switcher. Then I kind of have to press the button on, but... Other than that, the Steam Deck is nice, but you got to program it. Like, it's not hard to program at all. It's super easy. But it just, you know, time consuming. You got to program every fucking thing you want to do with it. Like, I want to switch this screen. I want to play music here and do that there and do this there. I was using it when we were doing the game show for the short time. That's what I bought it for, but that was short-lived. And speaking of short, look who's in chat. Mr. Dick, a.k.a. Richard. Late, this son of a bitch. I think from now on, I'm going to lock the door. Sop? Oh, I think... Never mind, I'm reading that wrong. I hear I'm a lazy son of a bitch. You hear correctly. I am a lazy son of a bitch. I barely wipe my ass. And I only do that just because you never know when you might get a blowjob from your wife. Only reason I wipe my ass. If I wasn't married, I wouldn't wipe my ass. There's no way. No point in doing it. What the fuck is this? Who signed me up for something? Good afternoon. Hope this email finds you well. Yes. We've been following your channel. And have been truly impressed by your videos and the interaction of your audience. We are of the opinion... Wait, what? We are of the opinion that collaborating with you will not only benefit your channel, but also showcase our brand. Get the fuck out of here. Ain't nobody watches my channel and be like, we've been following you and we're impressed. Like, yeah, you've been smoking crack and watching my channel? Because, I love when these fake companies email you. Like, you'll get emails from, like, the fake Microsoft or, like, all, like, the fake big companies, but the emails are always from some random, like, Russian website. Like, oh, hi, this is Mike from Levi's Jeans. We love your channel. We think you'll look great in our jeans. Like, do you realize how big I am? You don't even fucking carry my size, you piece of shit. I like that view. I like this view, too. I look less wet. Impressed YouTube hasn't canceled it yet. You know what? I'm starting to think YouTube is just... I think YouTube feels they feel really bad for me. They're like, you know what? We would typically delete a channel like this, but this kid's got to be... There's something wrong with him. I feel bad. I got to get rid of this fucking goddamn poll. Sorry, folks. Mr. Dick, a.k.a. Richard. Thank you for that donation, sir. Some of us work, Mark. Well, you know, Richard, there's Monday at 7, and then there's Friday at 7. Those are the 2 times of day that you should ask your boss, hey, I need a little break. Maybe take lunch during those times. Or, I don't know, maybe not work on those days. Do you really need a job? I guess technically you do, but still. You could always be a vape reviewer. He has special needs. Leave poor Mark alone. Special needs. Special needs. I wish I could just giving vape and stop smoking. Wait, what? Lewis, you need to repeat that. I wish I could just giving vape and stop smoking again. I don't really know what you were saying there, Lewis. But I'd be willing to help you out, whatever you're trying to say. Fucking. Oh, Lewis wants a fuck. Okay. I wish I could just fucking vape and... I'm lost. Did you and Steven Seagal break up? That you never talk about him anymore? We didn't really break up, but we had a falling out. I found out he was fucking other guys without a rubber, and I got a little offended by that. He's over in Russia, and he's banging all these little young, hot Russian dudes without any protection, and I'm a little bit disappointed by that. So I told him, you know what? Stay your fat ass over there. Nobody wants you. I wish I could just fucking vape. Okay, there we go. Wait, what do you do then, Lewis? If you're not vaping, you're smoking? I thought you... I've seen you for many, many years. Haven't you been vaping? Or have you been smoking? Oh, you're smoking? I didn't know that. I thought you've been vaping the whole time. Why aren't you vaping? Is it you haven't found the right... well, I don't know. Why aren't you vaping? Let's just come straight out and tell us. Don't lie to us. Don't give us any bullshit. We don't want to hear any excuses. You're around people who understand. I was using and rehab took my vape. Ah, okay. Where are you at, Lewis? Are you in... I'm assuming you're in the U.S., but who knows? Maybe not. Shibbity-bop-bop-bip-bop. Who's special? Who the hell you call it special? This son of a bitch. Special needs. When I was smoking crack and fat, I went back to cigarettes 8 months. Oh, okay. All right. All right, let me give you my honest opinion here. And I'm not by any means, when I say this is just me being honest. I can lie to you and be polite and say, oh, buddy, you need to start vaping. But let me just say it like this. If you're smoking crack and fentanyl, I don't think vaping is going to really do too much to say, like, you know what I mean? Like, vaping is the least of your worry, or smoking is the least of your worries. I hope that you're no longer smoking that shit. Hopefully you're not. And if you need a device or something, just hit me up. Email me. No, I'm 8 months clean now. Okay, well, that's good. So then you've been smoking for 8 months? Cigarettes? I'm assuming? I'm confused. If you need... Lewis, if you need anything and you're in the States, which I don't remember if you said or not, email me. And I have no problem sending you something to kind of help you along to get you back on vaping. I can't guarantee you it'll be anything exciting, but it'll be something to vape on if that's your problem. But if you don't need help vaping, then okay. But I wish you the best. That's got to be rough. That's got to be really rough. Green tea helps with digestion and nail and hair growth. And the more you drink it, it can make you lose weight. Okay, so I bought some of that green tea. I don't know if it's like real green tea because I don't know. I just don't feel like it's real green tea. But it says green tea on there. And I just feel like after all the sugar that I dump into the green tea, it kind of takes away the health benefits of the green tea. Or maybe it still has the health benefits, but it adds a new, maybe, I don't know, it adds something new to it. Like, hey, you may shit a lot better now, but you're going to be diabetic pretty soon. Because I cannot drink tea, and I'm not talking about the Arizona green tea either. I'm talking about the hot green, the tea bags that you dip in. But the problem is I can't drink hot tea without putting at least 3 cups of sugar in it. And people say, oh, use honey. The last time I tried to use honey to sweeten tea, I used a whole bottle of honey. Tea, like black, or just like unsweetened tea is just as nasty as black coffee. It's just nasty. It's got to have some... I'm fat. I got tits. I sweat. I need sugar. Bottom line. Stevia, I've tried every goddamn sugar substitute, and I don't know. Ooh, I don't even like a layover in Chicago. Damn. I'm offended. You know what? I don't blame you. I wouldn't fucking...
Dinner's ready when you are.
Damn, woman. Is that an invite? I guess it's not. She's trying to kill me again with her dinner. Use Capella Super Sweet. All those fucking fake sweeteners have that weird fake sweetener aftertaste. They taste good going down. They taste like the real thing. But the minute, like a minute later, it's just like, ooh, no. Whatever gave sugar, like, what happened with sugar to where it got a bad name all of a sudden? Like, did something happen one day where, like, sugar were just like, oh, that shit's bad for you? Like, I swear to God, like, using sugar, I feel like a smoker sometimes. When people look at me like, oh, he's putting sugar in his coffee? Oh, my God, what a piece of shit. Let's not sit by him. Like, I sometimes get, like, I don't know. I get depressed sometimes when I'm using sugar because people look at me weird. It's like, oh my God, you want regular sugar? Yeah, regular sugar. Ooh, God. Ooh, you smell. Like, is sugar that? Does anyone in this chat room use and eat sugar still? Or am I the only person left on Earth that still, like, uses sugar and eats sugar on a daily basis? Like, I feel horrible every time everything I eat has sugar in it. It's almost impossible to avoid it. NorCal, thank you, sir. Oh, thank God, I feel better. Because NorCal, he seems healthy, so I'm good. Butter Dad, you seem good. All right, everyone's eats sugar. I don't feel bad then. Brown sugar, that's a whole different sugar, though. I still use it. Use maple syrup sugar. It's incredible. When you eat fake sugar, you crave the real. It just, I don't know. I just can't. I mean, I don't. I don't use. Let's be clear. I don't use physical sugar, but everything I eat and drink has sugar in it. If that okay, so let's put it that way. So whether that's real sugar they're using or not, and all this shit like ice cream and everything else, then yeah. She's ready. Yep, she ain't ready. I ain't ready, that's for damn sure. I use brown sugar and regular sugar, but it's definitely not good for your body in high amounts. Well, what's high amounts? Let's be clear. 6 spoons in coffee and 4 in cereal. Sugar all day. There you go. Thank you, Lewis. I knew me and you had something in common, for Christ's sakes. Now, that's a man right there. He puts sugar in his coffee, sugar in his fucking cereal, eats chocolate all fucking day, eats cake, doesn't give a shit. It's like, remember back in the day, milk, all the milk commercials? Milk does your body good. Drink a cup of milk every day. Milk, milk, milk. Yep, if you're going to suck a dick, you better dip it in milk. And now it's like, oh, don't drink milk. Milk's bad for you. Oh, no. Are you drinking milk? I don't know how many times I've seen shit from maybe 10, 20 years ago where they praised the shit, saying how good it was for you, and then 10 or 15 years later, it's like, oh, no, don't eat that shit. I'm just waiting for sugar to come out one day in the news. Like, folks, sugar cures cancer. Eat as much of it as you can. Like, oh, yes. But that day hasn't come yet, so. But it's all, every fucking, milk was the main thing. Not that I was ever a big milk fan, but the way they just, like, milk this, milk that, milk this, milk that, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, milk's not really all that good for you anymore. Artificial sweetener causes cancer and blindness. Coke and Pepsi spend billions a year to cover it up. Well, I can't get any more blinder than I am, except for lights out. And as far as the cancer, I don't like the C word. I hate both C words. You know, that's one thing I found strange. You know, when Pepsi, I don't know if Pepsi always does it, but when Pepsi has the, like Bachelor's saying, like Pepsi, when they put out their limited edition with pure real sugar. So what's the ordinary Pepsi made with then? If the limited edition pure cane sugar Pepsi comes out, then what's the regular Pepsi made with? If it's not, because it says sugar on the back. I've always wondered what the hell that was about. Corn syrup. I love some corn syrup. This is all too confusing. The guy who invented milk back in the day also had to explain what he was doing to the cow. Ooh. I'll tell you, I remember we went to a zoo. I don't know if it was like a petting zoo or what. I think it was 7th grade or 8th grade. And it was the first time I had the opportunity to milk a cow. So everybody in class got to milk the cow, including my very large-breasted teacher. Oh, my God. I went home that day, and I think I jerked off for 4 hours, picturing her just milking the cow. Because I don't know. I just figure if she's milking a cow, she's milking it probably how she, jerks a dude off. And I remember that day like so vividly. She was smiling as she's milking it, and I'm just sitting there, my eyes are all lit up, and everyone's laughing. I'm like, oh, keep milking that motherfucker. Keep milking it. I'm not even sure if I was probably shooting ghost loads back then, but it didn't matter to me. Thanks for being real and good dude. Thank you, Mr. Lewis, for telling your story. Everything is bad for you if you I hate when people say that. Everything's bad for you if you overdo it, or everything is bad or everything is, I don't know. Yeah, but if something's good, of course you want to overdo it. You like fucking. What if you happen? Well, I guess if you overfuck, then you might get an STD. Ghost loads. Well, actually, I'm not the true creator of Ghost Load. Well, there was a dude, and you got to be a long time subscriber to remember this guy. I forget his name. He used to be on the show with me when we did Not Another Vape Show early on, back when I used to have random people on all the time. But he would always come on, and he had like 5 or 6 kids, I think. I forget his fucking name. But he used to tell me, I don't know how we got into this conversation, and it'll be brief, but he used to tell me how he used to either jerk off or whatever, and when he was ready to come, he would squeeze his dick so tight at the base to where he wouldn't come. And I'm like, dude, that sounds dangerous. Like, how would you do that? And I'm like, so do you still have an orgasm? Is it like shooting like a ghost load? And he's like, yeah, you still have an orgasm, but nothing comes out. I'm like, whoa, why would you do that? And I forgot his fucking name. He used to be on the show every week too. I would never do that. Never. Something would rupture inside of me. I know it. But I remember that's where the term ghost load came from. Because I'm like, I just wish I remember his name. Or I wish he was still around. But I don't think he is. You didn't come back to nothing, Brent. Don't worry. You're safe in this. We're talking about vaping, as always. That's really, really bad for you. It backs up the plumbing. That's what I said. I said, dude, that's got to be dangerous. He's like, well, I've never had nothing happen to me. And I said, well, that doesn't mean you should. I mean, I don't know if it was a thing he did on the regular. But, man, when I heard that story, I'm like, I can only just imagine, like, that's got to fuck something up on the inside. It's got to fuck something up. That's like, I don't know what it's like. Like jamming on your brakes? Like, fuck if I know. I wouldn't do it, though. It's also called deadly semen backup. Yeah, I don't know. I wish I remembered why, because we had the conversation on the show one time, but I wish I remember why he did it. I don't remember if he was just into that kind of thing or whatever, but it was, yeah. The semen ends up in the bladder. Ooh, that doesn't feel like it'd be nice. Oh, God. Wants to know if he milked the... I think I did milk the cow. I did. Ooh. Who am I ignoring now? What did Bachelor say? Did I ignore Bachelor? I don't think I did. Yes, I had cancer and reached out to Mark and he told me to fuck off back in the day. Get the fuck out of town. Ain't nobody. I've talked to a few people that have have had C. There's actually one guy that used to hang out in Zoom a lot who I think might have died because he had I think he had lung C. Yeah, I don't like this. I don't like any C words. C words are just fucking bad. Anything that starts with C usually is bad. I would never tell someone to go fuck themselves. Oh, you got cancer? Go fuck yourself. I know Bachelor's talking shit. The only reason I don't talk about cancer because it's just like that is like the most coming from a guy who's like who panics very easily. Like I feel a bump on my fucking like oh shit that's cancer. I gotta get my leg cut off. I'm one of those weirdos. I'm one of those guys, or at least I haven't been in a while, but. Now it's just been like, oh, well, something wrong with me. I'm going to die. Let's get it over with. But usually, I'm one of those guys where it's like, oh, shit, my neck hurts. Oh, yep, something's wrong. Especially my whole head thing and this and that. My ex-wife was a cancer. There you go. Yeah, I mean, there's having cancer, then there is a cancer. Bumps are good if it's in your pants. Well, I can tell you right now, something I kind of lack is a bump. But I think it might be because I don't know. Very true story. Go back into our first and second emails. No, I know. I remember you emailed me at one point, and you said something. And then you said, don't say anything. But you said something, obviously. But I don't remember if I said fuck something. But if I said fuck something, it wasn't in regards to your... Yeah, I don't think I would... You know what? I'm going to go back in my email. Because I don't believe anything you fucking say to me. So we're going to sit here. We're going to spend time. And we're going to search for cancer in my old emails. Because that word doesn't come up very much. Woo! Here we go. All right. So, I get to... revisit all the people that emailed me who had cancer. This is going to be great. Oh, okay. This is the gentleman I'm thinking of. Is he doing good? I hope you're doing good out there. I don't want to say your name but you emailed me this year. Hopefully you're doing good. I know there's another gentleman who had lung cancer. This is a couple of years ago. This is why I don't like talking about this because it's just so depressing. I don't like. It saddens me about stuff like this. All right, well we're gonna go back just to kind of prove Bachelor wrong. Oh man, look at all these emails. Jesus Christ. Dude, I think vaping might be bad for people. I don't know. There've been a lot of people emailing me that they have a cancer over the years. Okay. Well, Bachelor, I don't know what to tell you because your email's not popping up. But I remember the email you sent me, but I don't remember me saying I'd be pretty cold-hearted to tell you go fuck yourself if you emailed me something like that. I'm an asshole, but I don't think I'm that big of an asshole. But sadly, I can't find that email. Unless you spelled it wrong. And I'm not going to... You know what? Hold on. I'm going to go out of my way this time. Because... nothing I like more than going out of my way for Bachelor just to prove him wrong. We're going to do this. Okay, that one... just bear with me, folks. If you're wondering what's happening right now, you can blame it on Vaping Bachelor. Because he put the show to a dead halt. So we're going to sort through this. I'm practically going through all the emails. I don't have Bachelor. I think first email was in 2019. I remember you emailing me this, but I don't remember. Yep, I'm not doing it. I'm not gonna. You're not gonna pull me into this one, Bachelor. Sorry. You'd rather leave the. You want to leave the email private, but yet you just came out and said everything. Oh my Jesus Christ! I'm done. You know what? Sometimes I like to give him a prostate exam with a fucking with a coat hanger. Jesus Christ! And Cheryl, stop falling asleep. God damn it! I'm tired of people falling asleep. I remember the email, but I don't remember. It's not popping up, but I don't remember. Yeah, we've been through that. Give you 20 minutes of content. Yeah, but it's not. Dinner is getting cold. You are right, Ed. Assume the position. Whoa. Yeah, so that's that. So Bachelor's talking shit as he'll email me tonight or tomorrow a copy of an email, and it'll be nothing like he said. It'll be an email that says it'll have the word fuck in it, but it'll have nothing to do with me saying fuck you. Mark, is that Mike Vapes' hat? That's a neck. Oh wait, shit. No, this ain't Mike's hat. Mike wears those fucking like those army hats that, like, I forgot what they're called. Mike and Brian wear those hats. I don't like those kind of hats. You got to have a small head for those kind of hats. I got to, like, my head, this hat looks too small for my head as it is, but no, I don't have a Mike Vape's hat, sadly enough. What's his email, damn it? Whose email? Oh, now you want me to find his email? Oh, my God. Are you joking? All right, we're going to search for this. We're stopping the show. We're going to stop the show just to fucking find this email. If that's what Cheryl's talking about. If she's not talking about that, then I don't know what she's talking about. We're going to dig deep tonight. How deep, you ask? I don't know, but we're typing in... Oh, I hate this fucking word. Bachelor, I hate your guts, by the way. They're going to find it, though. I'm not looking at chat, so if I'm not answering your question, you can thank Bachelor. All right. Nope, that's not you. I can't believe I'm doing this. I'm doing it. I'm actually doing it. Okay, not you. Not you. Is it you? Not you. Okay, I'm going there. Yep. Work with me, folks. Work with me. You know, it would help if it showed the sender of the email. No. Oh, shit. I think I might have shit my pants on that one. Wow, this C word comes up an awful lot in my emails. Holy Jesus. Let's go to there. Okay, view. Blah, blah, blah. I don't think you spelled either. I remember the email, Bachelor, but I don't think you spelled it right, because everything is coming up other than your email. Everyone else I've ever talked to about this particular thing is coming up, but yours isn't for some reason. Ooh, god damn. This shit's got to end quick, man, because I need to get back to some normalcy. That smells like my dog just took a shit down here. I'd rather go to you, Chuck, than those smushing... I'm not even sure what's happening. Mark, you sent me an email promising me 2 bulks, and I never got them. That sounds believable, Brent. That sounds believable. They're probably still in the mail. Mark found it and saw. He said, "Fuck you." If someone emailed me, all right, let's think logically here for 1 second. if someone were to email me and say, hey, and tell me their story about having cancer at one point in their time, and my reply was, blah, 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 fuck you, then you would have to be a complete fool to be in my chat room and still supporting this channel. Let's just put it that way. And I know Bachelor is a little slow. He's a redneck. He's also a hillbilly and everything else under the sun, but I think he might have a little bit more common sense than to come support a channel that to some dude to tell him to go fuck himself. Eat some popcorn, Mark. Nature's bulldozer. Wait, whoa, what does that mean? Oh, I don't want to clog myself up. Things are flowing nicely. I need to get some things out. That's all. Yeah, there exactly. That's what I've been saying all along. Hit that like button, cloudheads. You tell them. I hit the dislike button. Shit, I wouldn't like this shit at all. Yeah, I prefer dislikes. Mark, did Angela do your makeup tonight? You look... Listen, Dave. One day I will eventually meet you, and you're gonna wish you never said any of this. I'm having a moment today. I've been hot, sweating. I'm kind of like a woman in menopause. I don't wear powder or makeup when I do my lives, though I probably should. And I'm a little moist. Do I have any? Here, let's do this. Mm-hmm. No, it's not my cum towel, by the way. Mm-hmm. Am I still wet? I need some powder. Do I have powder? No, but I have edibles. Let's have one of these. Maybe it'll calm things down. Are you doing drugs? Nope, not doing drugs. Taking drugs. What are different? I have found the key to a good night's sleep is an edible. At least nowadays, anyways. Sweating out your wokeness. I've been pretty woke lately. I was hoping I would dress up for you guys tonight. I was going to wear my white t-shirt, but I figured... You guys should have seen the shirt that I was wearing yesterday. Holy fucking shit. I blame Angela for allowing this shirt to enter my drawer. So I have like a drawer with like, I don't know, 15 white t-shirts. But this white t-shirt, the whole side of it was black. It looked like I got hit by a car and that the tire went over the shirt. And I'm wearing the shirt all day long, and then around 6 p.m., Angela decides to come out and say, oh my God, what's on your shirt? And I'm like, what? And I look at it, I'm like, holy fuck. And it was just like a big black stain that covered half the shirt. And I'm thinking, wow, you let me walk around town all day long with this shirt on, and now you decide to say something? I blame her. No, it wasn't piss. It looked like a big ass tire mark. Mitch McCon, is that the dude that like starts talk and just goes blank all of a sudden? Like, yeah, what is he? Like, what is that? What? Who is that guy anyways? Like, what does he have power of? Because he shouldn't have power of anything. That guy is old as shit. When he just freezes, like I don't know if he was having a stroke or whatever, but I seen that dude. I'm like, please don't see he's in any kind of power somewhere. Republican House leader. Oh my, the leader, holy Jesus. Isn't his title? He's your dad. What happened to that guy? Like, did he have a stroke, or is that just what he normally does? I'm such a lightweight. 10 milligram gummies. When normally people take, like, what, 500 milligram gummies? Seems all of our leaders are shitting their pants these days. Dude, that's crazy. He was watching your show. Dave. Dave wants to get sodomized. Bill Gates bought 1.7 million shares of Anheuser-Busch. Well, we got to think about it. He's playing off the newer generation. It's probably a smart investment for him, if you think about it. Like, what's the saying? If you can't beat them, join them. So if you can't beat the woke, join them. Fuck it. I don't see why he would need any more money to invest anything in, but I'm not saying that I would ever join them. But for other people that, I don't know, they might say, you know what, fuck it, I'm going to join them. That mark on your shirt was from laying down with that homeless woman. Oh, the wine white t-shirt? I'm not going to tell the story about getting a hand job from a homeless lady one time. I'm going to save that for next week. But there was once a time when I did get a hand job from a homeless woman. I don't even know why I tell people these things. It was a long night, and there's a lot more to the story than just that. But I can remember. What do I remember? You know, I'm gonna save for the next week, because actually I did pay her. That gummy was only 10 milligrams. Yep, that's how pathetic I'm not a big THC user. I think they're 10 milligrams, right? They might be even, yeah, they're 10 milligrams. I think I'm pretty sure they are. They taste good. They're just enough to put my body to sleep. Like, they take edibles, I think, I don't know, this is my guess, but I don't think edibles really kick in until you, like, eat something. Like, you could take an edible and sit there for 30 minutes, at least the ones I take, and nothing happens until you eat something, and then I think your body digests it? I don't know. So usually if I take it right around this time, at about 9:30, 10 o'clock, is when I'll start feeling, it's time to go to bed. 100 milligram on Saturday. Holy, dude, 100 milligram had me in the fucking hospital. Fuck that. Woo, that's too strong for my little ass. The HHC is nice too. I was looking for my little God's gift, or whatever the hell it was called. I can't find it. I think Terry broke in my house and stole it. Next week's thumbnail, hand jobs with the homeless. I think she was like a homeless. I think she was. She might have been a homeless prostitute, but I don't think she was a prostitute because she was sleeping in an alley, and I was sleeping in the alley. So it's a fun story. 650 milligrams. What? Holy Jesus Christ! Wow. Dude, I'd be terrified. Fuck that. Woo. Woo. God damn. Been smoking since 13. Well, that makes sense then. What would 500 milligrams do to somebody who doesn't smoke weed? Would that paralyze them, you think? I would think it would probably paralyze me. The last time I smoked a blunt, it was a long. When, like, we used to, back when I would occasionally, because I used to live in I remember I moved out in my first apartment, I used to live in this, what is called a complex. A big complex with many apartments everywhere. So usually usually your neighbors are, potheads. And I guess there's two ways you could roll a blunt. You can, like, roll a blunt, or you can buy, like, a whatever, Swisher Sweet or cigar, whatever, and do the whole, like, do this and get all the tobacco out of it. And this dude would take the weed, like, he'd get, like, I don't know how much weed he'd get, but he'd practically pack the whole fucking cigar with weed. I think projects, yeah, it was like the suburban projects, pretty much. And that motherfucking thing didn't burn out. We were smoking that for like 3 hours. It was not in Garfield Park. Hell no. I wouldn't be alive right now. They're not really it was in the suburbs. It's kind of like, it's when people move out of the projects in Chicago to move into the suburbs, but they can't really get into the fancy part of the suburbs, so they're like stuck in this little closed off section of the suburbs. I don't know if it has a name yet, but it's where I live. This is where I got my first apartment at. And yeah, I never smoked a blunt that was like rolled. I always smoked a blunt that was like, whatever the fucking term is, that you shake out all the tobacco. You keep the blunt still in its form, and then you just dump all your weed in there. You dump some in, you take a pencil or something, you pack it, you dump more in, you pack it, you dump more in, you pack it, and before you know it, you got like a blunt that will never end. Called the Interment Camp. What the fuck is that? Now, this is way, way back when I didn't have panic attacks. I just remember smoking that thing with a bunch of people and then walking to Domino's Pizza and getting, I think they're cheesy bread. And the Domino's was like 2 miles away. I would probably die if I tried to walk 2 miles nowadays, but a party joint? Is it 9:40? Holy shit, we're into this shit. Thanks, Jason. Well, folks, that's it. We're done. My dinner's cold and my dick's limp, so we will see you guys next week, and next week we'll talk about the homeless hand job. Until then, maybe we'll see you guys tomorrow on ST's show. I think he's having a show. I don't know. We'll find out. He should be, but maybe not. I don't know. Podhead's favorite word is I don't... You know what? I think one of these days I need to smoke weed on a live just to see what happens. Because I want to know what happens. It's either... I'm either going to call 911 or it's going to go off. It'll be fucking hilarious. One of the two. But we'll see. See you guys tomorrow and a few other days of the week. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Would you like to make it a baby real? Can I end this? I think I can. Do you got to talk to yourself for the next 20 minutes before you end it? I don't have to, but I like to. Do you enjoy it? I do enjoy it. Get Angela to type while you smoke. Oof. I think I want to do this. I might try it next week. Fuck it. I might try it. So, wish me luck, folks. It might be fun. It might be a disaster. Who knows? We'll see. Thanks for hanging out, guys. We'll see you next week. Later this week. Merry Christmas. Feliz Navidad. And make sure to wear rubber, because if you don't, you might have a kid like me. Good night.